once again.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for coming out. Right off the top, I just want to dedicate tonight's performance in memory of Leon Redbone. Ugh. 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 But first, we must tune. One, two, three. Why don't you sit right down and take a load off your mind? It's such a beautiful night, so leave your troubles behind, 'cause they'll be waiting for you. So here's what you do: just take a deep breath and smile. You've been working so hard, and now it's time to unwind. Did you think I'd forget that it's my job to remind you to take some time out for you and take a deep breath and smile? I know that times get hard and all you wanna do is cry. Don't let this mean old world break your heart. Don't just lie down and die. You've got some living to do, and I'll be here by your side through all the good and the bad. I'll be along for the ride. But remember what I told you: take a deep breath and smile. I know that times get hard and all you wanna do is cry. Don't let this mean old world break your heart. Don't just lie down and die. You've got some living to do, and I'll be here by your side through all the good and the bad. I'll be along for the ride. But remember what I told you: take a deep breath and smile. Thank you very much. It's so nice to be back at Caffe, Lena. So we've got some new songs that we've been itching to play for you. This is one, I wrote this in a hotel room in New Orleans a while back. I thought your life had turned out better than you could ever hope it to be. But still you liked to sit around and cry. Everyone is better off than me. Just so sad and sorry and sitting all alone. Just so sad and sorry, ungrateful to the bone. When you smiled, the whole world was singing, and I could hum along with the tune. But when you were blue, it was all I could do, not to holler what I thought of you. You're so sad and sorry and sitting all alone. Just so sad and sorry, ungrateful to the bone. In front of me, I didn't listen, and now you're gone. And now I'm sad and sorry, and I'm sitting all alone. Just so sad and sorry, and I'm lonely to the bone. Just so sad and sorry, and now I wish you'd come home. If you haven't seen us before, I'll warn you, we do a lot of costume changes in this band. And while one of us changes ourselves into a dobro player, I'll take a moment to introduce the band if you haven't seen us or met us before. On the bass fiddle, this is Mr. Sean Netto. And then over here on everything else is Davey Sturdivant. This is another new song that's going to be on the new recording, which is in progress. We're not always fortunate enough to be playing in such a beautiful listening space as Caffe Lena. Sometimes we find ourselves in situations where we're playing and people are cheering, but they're cheering for something that's happening on a screen, you know, like behind us, over our heads. So this is a song I wrote after doing much people watching in bars.
There's plenty of that, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Helps when there's people.
It does. It does help others people.
And we're so glad to see so many tonight.
Yes. 2, 1, 2.
So many barflies buzzing around my stool, nursing my water and trying not to lose my cool. I like this one who has big brown eyes, but he don't like to talk, he'd rather look at my thighs. I said, talking's nice, you know you really ought to give it a chance. He said he'd rather drink and dance, drink and dance. He's gonna have another drink and try to find a little romance. Drink and dance, drink and dance. Well, some would say that he's thrown his life away, 'cause all he does is drink and dance. Then I watched this big blonde woman stagger up to the bar, and she shot me a look that was brighter than a shooting star. She laughed at me and said, hey, what's your deal? You look like a kid who lost her Happy Meal. I said, thinking's nice, you know you really ought to give it a chance. She said she'd rather drink and dance, drink and dance. She's gonna have another drink and try to find a little romance. Drink and dance, drink and dance. Well, some would say that she's thrown her life away, 'cause all she does is drink and dance every Friday night at the same old bar by the same stoplight. Well, maybe she's right. Maybe I should loosen up and have a little fun tonight. I said, hey, brown eyes, I got a gal here I'd like you to meet. And 2 minutes later, neither one of them had missed a beat. Then I went and put $1 in the music machine, and these 2 young lovers were a sight to be seen. I said, matchmaking's nice, you know I'm really glad I gave it a chance. And now I watch them drink and dance, drink and dance. They're gonna have another drink and try to find a little romance. Drink and dance, drink and dance. Some would say that I've thrown my life away, 'cause I don't like to drink and dance. Don't like to drink and dance. if we haven't met before, let me also mention that we are from the Mount Washington Valley. Does anybody know where that is? Yep, right on the, if you don't know, it's right on the Maine-New Hampshire border.
It's only 2 mountain ranges away.
Sean and I live on the New Hampshire side in Conway, New Hampshire. Davey's on the Maine side. And it's a beautiful place to call home. And this is a song I wrote a few years back when I was far from home and I was really missing the White Mountains. And I was thinking about the ways of old Appalachia where people would just put their roots down somewhere, you know, in the shadow of some mountain, and they would, for generations, you know, the family would stay right there, and that still happens to this day. And so I wrote a song about one of those people. It's called Ain't Gettin Around. 2, 3. Another clear morning, another bluebird sky, another day of letting things coast. I've heard my share of laughter and all the tears I've cried. I'm quite sure that I've seen more than most. I'll tell you why I hide myself away in these mountains, 'cause there's a whole world of hurt beyond that ridge. I'm sure some folks out there are happy, and I'm sure they'd mean me well, but I just ain't gotten around to building that bridge. No, I just ain't gotten around to building that bridge. I ain't much for drama, I've heard it all before, and I don't wear my heart up on my sleeve. With these 4 walls around me and all that beauty at my door, how in heaven's name could I ever leave? I'll tell you why I hide myself away in these mountains, 'cause the world is full of things that I don't need. I'm sure the land out there is fertile, and I'm sure the grass is green, but I just ain't gotten around to planting those seeds. No, I just ain't gotten around to planting those seeds. Ooh. That big old moon is rising, and all the chores are done. My belly's full and the fire's dying down. My eyes are growing heavy, and the whiskey's got my tongue. It's time to sleep till that sun comes back around. I'll tell you why I hide myself away in these mountains, 'cause the world ain't exactly how it seems. I'm sure some folks would tell you different, and I reckon it might be true, but I just ain't gotten around to having those dreams. No, I just ain't gotten around to having those dreams. the only songwriter in this outfit. Davey is a very fine songwriter. He's going to sing you one of his songs. With that wacky-looking thing.
This lovely wacky-looking thing is a guitar built by a guy named Paul Graba who lives out west. He was in Lyons, Colorado for a long time, and then he moved to Montana, and he builds out of recycled materials whenever possible. So the aluminum for the body was once aircraft aluminum. It was part of a plane and got scrapped and turned into a guitar. And the mahogany that makes up most of the neck, the mahogany was harvested from a dining room table that Larry found at a yard sale. And of course, it's a resophonic guitar, which means there's this cone in it, and the cone is about the thickness of a beer can, so it's very soft, needs protection, and so it's protected very well by about a 64 Rambler hubcap. Now that hubcap's about the same vintage as I am, and it's come to my attention that many of us actually probably owe our lives to a Nash Rambler. If you don't understand that joke, talk to somebody with white hair. It'll make perfect sense. Yeah. Thank you. So this is a song about a place, and I think that's. But I need more words so I can get my capo on.
Oh.
That's really what it comes down to. Close enough for this place. No. What I meant is the place in the song. That's what I meant. Because it's a song about a place. I'm not talking about Caffe Lena. Well, last night I paid a visit to the land of the never was. They got honest politicians there, and the rich folks all are generous just because. The land of the never was. I saw some great reality television. Land of the never was. Well, you know that songwriters bathe in caviar in the land of the never was. And guitarists all got pickle jars full of $100 bills just because. In the land of the never was. Changing the world a song at a time. The land of the never was. You got some change for me there, Heather? Yamaha spit piano, Heather Pierson. This one's for Joe. It's a really clever thing to drop a microphone in the land of the never was. And you're wise to leave your daughter alone with a man that likes to make movies just because. In the land of the never was. Yeah, you'll be really proud when he gives her that role. In the land of the never was. Oh, Sean, would you roll something my way, sir? Keeping it real with the bass on the bottom, Mr. Sean Netto. Well, I had lunch with a woman that I thought I knew in the land of the never was. She was kind, she was honest too, and it felt so good to be with her there just because. In the land of the never was. We had a real nice conversation. We found peace and harmony. We resolved every one of our differences. Saw Jesus in a cup of tea. And then a pig flew in through the window. And a unicorn pranced through the wall. And I swear that's how it all went down. I was there. I saw it all. In the land of the never was. Land of never was. Land of the never was. Land of the never was. Thank you.
How many folks here have been to New Orleans? Good. Good. Just like to check. If you haven't been there and you're here tonight, I'm assuming you like music and you like food. It's one of those places you have to go, I think, once. At least once a year. If you like those things. So here's a little taste of what you might hear in the streets of and in the clubs too. This is a song from the 1920s, first recorded by Louis Armstrong in 1930. There were a lot of different versions that have been recorded. This is our version. I'm confessing that I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I need you. Honest, I do. I need you every moment. In your eyes, I read such strange things. But your lips deny their truth. is making me blue. I'm afraid someday you'll leave me, saying, can we still be friends? Well, if you go, you know you'll grieve me. All in life on you depends. Am I guessing that you love me and dreaming dreams of you in vain? I'm confessing that I love you over again. Am I guessing that you love me and dreaming dreams of you in vain? I'm confessing that I love you over again. All right. Here's a life story in about 2.5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. The day that I turned 21, I hated nearly everyone except that phony friend in my hand. I could knock 'em back with the best of them, but just like all the rest of them, I couldn't see beyond the end of my nose. Goodness knows how I'm still here. The old man had just turned 51 when the cancer's evil work was done and left Mom and me with no place to stand. And from the booze I was set free, but she chose not to follow me, my love, and her fear came to blows. Goodness knows how I'm still here. Some call it luck, some call it grace. I think I'm just more stubborn than most. But like Mama used to say, I come by it honestly. The year that I turned 31, my mother finished up her run. Her hourglass had run out of sand. And it'd been years since we had spoken. Both our weary hearts were broken. I'm alone now on the road I chose. Goodness knows how I'm still here. Yeah! Some call it luck, some call it grace. I think I'm just more stubborn than most. But like Mama used to say, I come by it honestly. And now that I've seen 41, my fighting years are far from done, and the promised land. But still those shadows speak to me, each day less convincingly, to reach for the thorn and not the rose. Goodness knows, I'm so glad I'm still here. I guess the person who lived that life might find that there's a lot to complain about. And this is a song I wrote to remind myself of the fact that that person, any person, is lucky they get to complain about anything at all. 2, 3, 4. Old man winter can be such a pest. I just shoveled off the front porch, I'll let the sunlight do the rest. And underneath the snow, seeds wait to grow. How do they know? It's anyone's guess. The rains in April become the flowers in the spring. The world wakes up and every creature with a voice starts to sing. I try not to complain every time it starts to rain, and instead remember all the goodness that it brings. Because isn't it a miracle to be alive? To feel that spark of passion along your spine. So whether it's evolved this way or been some grand design, I'm gonna take this life and make it mine. But the springtime rains can be so cold, so I try not to hit those frogs as they jump out in the road. I pray that they might find a safer place and kind around the next turn. If I may be so bold to say, isn't it a miracle to be alive? To feel that spark of passion along your spine. So whether it's evolved this way or been some grand design, I'm gonna take this life and make it mine. Summer's long hot days will give way to fall, and slowly paint a picture on the forest so tall. In a slumber so deep, Mother Earth goes back to sleep. Isn't it amazing that she wakes up at all? Isn't it a miracle to be alive? Feel that spark of passion along your spine. So whether it's evolved this way or been some grand design, I'm gonna take this life and make it mine. So whether it's evolved this way or been some grand design, I'm gonna take this life and make it mine. We're going to do one more song in this first set, where we all get a chance to get up and stretch our legs and maybe find some chocolate. And you can come say hi. I'll be hanging out by the CD table if you want to come say hello. This is a song I wrote about singing and it's called Singin'. And it's on a it's on a CD called Singin'.
2, 3, 4.
Too many things have tried to stand in my way, and too many times I've had to push them away. And there's too many voices asking me, why do I even try to reach for the golden ring, to reach out to strangers and sing? Well, singing ain't just something that I do. Singing is the thing that sees me through. I'm gonna sing my song out loud and proud. I'm gonna raise my voice above the crowd, 'cause singing is the thing that sees me through. Some people say that dreams are best unchanged, and others like me instead would say, what a waste. I don't know what lies ahead, but I know I've got to try to reach for the golden ring, to find the courage to sing. 'Cause singing ain't just something that I do. Singing is the thing that sees me through. I'm gonna sing my song out loud and proud. I'm gonna raise my voice above the crowd, 'cause singing is the thing that sees me through every day. And every song is a candle that lights along my way. Don't ever let anybody hold you down. Don't ever let your fears push you around. 'Cause you have a voice inside of you, so raise it to the sky and you can reach for anything. Just let your heart song ring. Well, singing ain't just something that I do. Singing is the thing that sees me through. If it's a crowd of 1,000 or a party of one, I'm gonna keep on singing till my days are done. 'Cause singing is the thing that sees me through. Singing is the thing that sees me through. I hope you're all feeling refreshed. I got my chocolate, so I'm ready to go. This is another brand new song. This is a song about something that people don't like to talk about. Well, there's a lot of things, but this is about one of the things people don't enjoy discussing, usually. But I think I found a way. And a special hello to everyone watching on Concert Window. Hello. Everybody say hello. Thank you. And thanks to Caffe Lena for having us back and for providing so many ways for folks like us to be supported and supportive of this whole community, which I'm very happy to be a part of. How you doing there?
I had to wait till you were done talking.
Oh, I was talking because you were tuning. You were tuning because I was talking. All right.
I wasn't.
It's the chicken and the egg thing. Do you think you know what happens when you die? Some say you meet a bearded man up in the sky. Some say there is a fate much worse awaiting those who lie and sin and curse, and for heaven you'd be foolish not to try. But I'm not here to debate your theology. I'm only entertaining curiosity about the destination of your body. Where will you go when you die? I mean your body, not the you that you call I. Where will you go when you die? I mean your body, not the you that you call I. When the time has come for your in memoriam, will you be headed for the crematorium? Or perhaps a box of pine will suit your carcass fine, purchased at your local grief emporium. It's a lesson nobody wants to learn, the pros and cons of a coffin and of an urn. And the bad news is everybody gets a turn. Oh, where will you go when you die? I mean your body, not the you that you call I. Oh, where will you go when you die? I mean your body, not the you that you call I. A mushroom suit would be quite cute. In a rocket ship would be pretty hip. In the dirt behind a yurt, in the ground at the edge of town, there's just so many creative ways to properly dispose of your remains. So you better get to thinking about these things, and long before the fat lady sings, 'cause you will leave behind a mess if your family has to guess, and there's no telling what kind of antics that could bring. So for goodness sake, write down a reminder for when death arrives unannounced in your foyer. You better pick up the phone and call a decent lawyer and tell them, where will you go when you die? I mean your body, not the you that you call I. Oh, where will you go when you die? I mean your body, not the you that you call I. Everybody sing! Where will you go when you die? I mean your body, not the you that you call I. Oh, where will you go when you die? I mean you, the walking, talking, heart still beating and excreting you, not the you behind your eyes, the you that you call I. Thank you. Now that we got that out of the way, here's a song that I wrote after more people watching. What I do when I'm home in the town of Conway, New Hampshire, I play piano at the White Mountain Hotel and Resort, which is on West Side Road, if you're familiar with the valley, under the ledges. And actually what I really do is watch people eat dinner, and I play piano and just kind of noodle around. A few years ago, it was around Christmas time, there was this family in the dining room, right in my line of sight. I couldn't miss them. I was looking at them all night. And there was a young woman in the group. She was probably, home from college. She was pretty young. And the only time she smiled during dinner was when she was taking selfies with her phone. And it just, it kind of made me sad. Melancholy. And anyway, so I went home that night, and I sat at my kitchen table with my little ukulele, and I wrote this song. That ain't gonna work.
No.
Well, it'll work. It'll just, give you not the results that you want.
Yeah, pretty.
It's all about the results you're going for. There you go.
I think it'll work.
Good enough for this place.
See what you did there, Eddie?
I really stepped in it tonight.
You mean the land of the never was.
Yes.
2, 3.
What will it take to make you smile again? What will it take to make you smile at me again? I am so fearful of being judged, and my intuitions will not budge. And I'm convinced that the world is holding up a mirror, and my view of everything never gets any clearer. What will it take to make you smile again? What will it take to make you smile at me again? I'm so fearful of what you'll see if I let my guard down and just be me. And I'm convinced that the world doesn't really care to know me. And if you think I'm wrong, then why won't you show me? What will it take to make you smile again? What will it take to make you smile at me again? 'Cause if I knew, I would bottle it up, and every round from now on would be on me. But I'm so fearful of being judged, and my stubborn nature will not budge. And I'm convinced that the world is only full of strangers, and I've had more than my share of danger. What will it take to make you smile again? What will it take to make you smile at me again? What will it take to make you smile again? What will it take to make you smile at me again?
Very much. Time for another visit to the Crescent City. Do a couple of songs from there's two categories of songs. There's songs I've written and there's songs I wish I had written, and there's so many more of those. Songs I wish I had written. This is one of them. This is this first song is a song that Louis Armstrong wrote. He's kind of more, of course, well known for interpreting other people's songs, but this is one of the few he wrote, the music and the lyric. And it's rather modern jazz. It's from 1955. And I guess it's not that funny. I guess if you're a jazz nerd, I guess it's funny. But and then we'll follow that up with a little ditty from the night. I have to start saying the 1920s. I've been realizing that recently, that I've been saying, oh, here's a song from the 20s, but it's going to be the 20s again, like really soon. So a modern jazz song from 1955, and a song from the 1920s. Someday you'll be sorry the way you treated me was wrong. I was the one who taught you all you know. Your friends have sent you to make me sing another song. Well, good luck. Maybe with you, and for the future have no fear. You won't find another to treat you like a brother. Someday you'll be sorry, dear. Well, someday you'll be sorry the way you treated me was wrong. I was the one who taught you all you know. Your friends have sent you to make me sing another song. Well, good luck. Maybe with you, and for the future have no fear. You won't find another to treat you like a brother. Someday you'll be sorry, dear. Someday you'll be sorry, dear. I want a big butter and egg man from way out in the west. I'm getting tired of working all day. I want somebody who wants me to play. Pretty gold and silver have never been mine, but if my dream comes
the sun's gonna shine. So I want a big butter and egg man. Now don't some big butter and egg man want me? Now don't a big butter and egg man want me?
Thank you very much. All right, it's Sadie's turn.
It's another song about another place. Would you mind playing the piano on this one?
I don't mind playing the piano.
This is a song by request. I got a chance to go down to Texas some years ago, a place that we were just at in May. And I grew up in Erie, Pennsylvania. And a lot of you have probably driven right past it on I-90. Except on those days when you can't drive past it because the road's closed. But you know, it doesn't always snow in Erie. It rains there too. And when I got down to Texas and I was down there for a couple of weeks, I don't know, maybe a couple months. And I was driving along one day and I heard a sound I hadn't heard in weeks. It was the sound of water under my tires. And I looked in the sky and the sky was blue. The sun was shining. There weren't any clouds. And I looked around and there was runoff coming from the sprinklers on the lawns in Las Colinas. And that was kind of flooding the roadway a little bit. But given where I came from, it didn't take much to prime the pump. So this song came out. Well, the day is the color of leaving. You know the sunshine is fading away as the rain begins to fall on this cowtown. All of my blue skies are waltzing to gray. Do you really have to go while it's raining? Or can't you wait until the clouds go away? For all the thunder must be a square dance in heaven. All of my blue skies are waltzing to gray. Out in the backyard, the rose bush has been wilting. You know the sun's been burning hot every day. By tomorrow, I know that boy will be blooming. Today all my blue skies are waltzing to gray. Do you really have to go while it's raining? Or can't you wait until the clouds go away? For all the thunder to your car with your umbrella, fired her up, and you were soon on your way. You left me here to share my tears with my whiskey. Watch all my blue skies just waltz into gray. Do you really have to go while it's raining? Or can't you wait till the clouds go away? For all the thunder must be a square dance in heaven. All of my blue skies are waltzing to gray. For all the thunder must be a square dance in heaven. But all of my blue skies are waltzing to gray. Thank you.
Did you ever fall in love with a man that was no good?
You're awfully quiet.
Did you ever fall in love with a man that was no good? No matter what you did for him, he never understood. The meanest things he could say would thrill you through and through. The meanest things he could say would thrill you through and through. And there was nothing too dirty for that man to do. They treat you nice and treat you kind till they win your heart and hand. They treat you nice and treat you kind till they win your heart and hand. And then they get so cruel to those men you just could not stand. No, I really don't think that no man's love can last. No, I you like a thing of the past.
Let's hear some of that big bass fiddle over
Well, there's 19 men all living in my neighborhood. I counted them. I said there's 19 men all living in my neighborhood. Well, 18 of them are fools, and one ain't no doggone good. Yeah, did you ever fall in love with a man that was no good? Did you ever fall in love with a man that was no good? Oh, that dirty, no good man, he treats me just like I'm a dog.
Thank you. Thank you. You can't go wrong with Bessie Smith, you know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is a song I wrote years ago when I was still living in Maine. One thing I love about living where we live, up in northern New England, is you can see a lot of stars in the sky at night. And this was a song that was inspired by a really cold winter night. You know, so cold that your nose hairs freeze, you know, like that, that kind of cold. I was just standing in the driveway looking at the stars, just thinking about the fact that some of the stars we see in the night sky very likely don't exist anymore, you know? I love thinking about things like that. And it just brings to mind one of my favorite people, Carl Sagan, who once said that we are a way for the cosmos to know itself. So just chew on that. Anyway, I took all those kind of ideas and put them into a song called Starlight.
a single star thrown out into space, offering up what little light you have. Over millions of miles, for millions of years, and you could be gone now, but your light still shines on your behalf. Sparkling like water in a stream, a beam of light so delicate and so long. I can only hope to be like you and keep on shining long after I'm gone. I'm amazed you were here, and still I can see you so clearly. Your light is so bright that it burns right through this winter night. I can't be afraid of the dark of night as long as there is starlight. We are single souls thrown out into space, offering up our little light while we can. Our time is so brief, in a little while we'll all be gone. So let your light shine now for every woman, child, and man. And the fact that you're here and that I can see you so clearly, it's nothing short of a miracle. It's something so rare and beautiful. I can't be afraid of the coming night. No, we can't be afraid to shine our light. No, we can't be afraid to live our lives as long as there is starlight.
Thank you very much. One more time, that's Sean Netto on the bass. And on strings and brass, Mr. Davey Sturdivant. Hey. And my name is Heather Pierson. I'm really, really grateful to be back, and thanks very much to Joe for doing taking such good care of us on sound back there, and Sarah for having us back, and for all of you for coming out tonight. I say this a lot, and I sincerely mean this. It always amazes me, and I'm so thankful that we can put a date on the calendar, and then here we all are. So I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. We've got one more song for you. This is another brand new song. It's going to be on the new recording that's inching its way into the world. If you want to keep in touch with us, I do send out a monthly newsletter. If you want to hear from me like 12 times a year, you can sign up for that at the CD table. And don't forget to take your free sticker. So come say hi at the CD table afterwards. So thank you again. This is our version of Church.
hatred. I'm saying yes, yes, yes to love. Whenever I say no to hatred, I'm saying yes, yes, yes to love. I'm not turning my back on anything. I am opening my arms to the world. So whenever I say no to hatred, I'm saying yes, yes, yes to love. Whenever I say no to sadness, I'm saying yes, yes, yes to joy. Whenever I say no to sadness, I'm saying yes, yes, yes to joy. I'm not turning my back on anything. I am opening my arms to the world. So whenever I say no to sadness, I'm saying yes, yes, yes to joy. Well, sometimes it's easier to give up the fight. Sometimes it's so hard to do what is right, but I won't lose sight of love. once I led the life of a millionaire. I spent all my money, I didn't care. Took all my friends out for a mighty good time. I drank bootleg liquor, champagne and wine. And then I began to fall so low. I had no money and I had nowhere to go. If I get my hands on $1 again, I'm gonna hang on to it till that old eagle grins. Sing it if you know it. 'Cause nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one penny. And as for friends, you ain't got any. So when you get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be your long lost friend. I said it's strange, without any doubt. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. again. Everybody wants to be your long lost friend. I said it's strange without any doubt. Nobody knows you. I said nobody knows you. I said nobody knows you when you're down and out.